Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Today's story includes family problems, lack of communication in the relationship, and the difficulties of being new parents. Let's start. Am I the idiot for refusing to wake up to take care of our baby? My wife Katie, 25, female, and I, 28, male, had our first baby together about 3 months ago. I'm an athlete and Katie is a stay-at-home mom. Sleep is very important for me, because of my sport. I can't be waking up multiple times throughout the night, and be sleep deprived. Katie and I talked about this, before trying for a kid, and I told her that I can't compromise my sleep for anything, short of an emergency. I specifically mentioned that I wouldn't be waking up during the night to help with the baby, but we could hire a night nurse to help out. Things had been going smoothly until a few days ago, when Katie was being cold and distant. I asked if something was wrong, and she said everything was fine. She was quiet for a while, then finally mentioned that it's extremely unfair that I'm not helping her at all with the baby during the night. I acknowledged that she has been working hard, and not getting much sleep, but we also previously agreed to this arrangement. Katie has refused to hire a night nurse to help, because she doesn't trust someone new to watch our baby alone during the night. I suggested that she could have a family member help, but she didn't want to burden them. So we've been at an impasse. She still doesn't want to hire help, and I'm still not waking up during the night. Additional info. We have a maid that cleans and does the laundry multiple times per week, and we also have a meal delivery service that makes a majority of our food. So I'm not just dumping tons of housework on her. Katie doesn't have a problem with the maid being around the baby, because she's known her for a while now. We've also been going to regular doctor and therapist appointments. They don't think she's suffering from postpartum. Hiring a night nurse would not be a financial burden, so the cost isn't the issue. I spend as much time as I can caring for and bonding with our baby, just not during the night when I'm sleeping. Edit for clarity. I am a professional athlete, and my sport is our primary source of income. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the a-hole. 1. I am refusing to wake up during the night to help with our baby. 2. My unwillingness to compromise with my wife's complaints might make me the a-hole, even though I think I've presented fair alternatives. OP also give us more info in the comments. So you need your beauty sleep? We already found a reputable night nurse service that several of my friends have used prior to our baby being born. She has decided not to go that route after the birth. And yes, I do need my beauty sleep. Sleep is very important for recovery and performance, both of which are what support our family. I do agree that, as first-time parents, neither of us really knew what we were getting into. However, the vast majority of the dads in my sport that I have spoken to either have a full-time nanny/au pair, or at least a night nurse when the baby is young. The ones making significantly more than me often have full live-in staff for maids, chefs, nannies, etc. This doesn't seem to be an uncommon arrangement for others in our situation. No, it's not currently season. Season officially starts late March, and I'm not going to be home at all for the majority of the season due to travel and game schedules. Currently doing a lot of off-season training and dealing with physical therapy, for an injury trying to get in peak form for the season, plus spring training starts around the end of February. During the day, I do help out and spend time with my son when I get home after my morning training session, and she usually gets to take a nap during that time. We could probably move our sleep schedules a bit on an easier training day, so she gets more uninterrupted time for now. I also think she'd like the idea of having the night nurse over during the day for a while, to get comfortable. I'll look into both of those. Yes, she does get some alone time away from both our son and myself during my off-season. A few times a week, she'll usually go have lunch or a spa day with her friends. Also OP tell us. I've spoken with my wife, and we're going to have my sister watch our son a couple times per week, so she can immediately get some rest, while she gets comfortable with a night nurse. We're going to get a night nurse to help out during the day, so she can build some trust, before transitioning to a fully alone nighttime situation. At first, I was going to say, you are the idiot, go take care of your baby, but when we read the post, it becomes clear that this is not what we think it is. You are not neglecting your baby and your wife, in fact you are giving very good solutions to the problem, but your wife refuses to accept them, which is weird. She knows that you won't take care of the baby during the night, you guys already have a maid, why is she so reluctant to hire or ask for help from other people? You mentioned that it's because she doesn't trust strangers, but you could ask for recommendations from friends and family, install a baby cam, and pay attention to the baby's reaction to this person. Oh, and why is she also so reluctant to ask her family for help? Could someone say something to her? Could it be that she already asked, and they refused, and she doesn't want to tell you? Does she think you're spending too much? Well, you two need to talk more and work on a solution, because the way things are going, it's not satisfying either of you. And what do you guys think about this situation? What would you say to OP? What advice would you give him? Now let's read the comments before going to the update. Not the idiot, I thought this would be the normal story of the wife doing all the baby stuff, cooking, cleaning, etc. But you have a maid in food service, so she mostly just does the baby stuff. And seeing as how this is the only thing you've told her, and made clear before even having a baby, plus giving her multiple solutions. You're definitely not the idiot. No idiots here. I absolutely sympathize with your wife, I do, it's so hard in the beginning. Give her some grace, sleep deprivation is no joke, and it can totally change a person, temporarily. Is there maybe even one night a week you can help? An off-season where you can help a bit? I hope, if things don't improve with baby's sleep, she will hire a night nurse, so she isn't so resentful, as unfortunately sounds like that's where things are going. Best of luck to you all. Not the idiot. She agreed to this beforehand, and has shot down every alternative you've offered. Not the idiot. Normally, I'd side with mom 100%. It sucks being the only one getting up with the baby, been there, done that twice. With my first, we had a similar understanding. My husband worked early mornings, in a field that sleep deprivation was not only unsafe for him, but everyone involved. Was I a bit salty? Yes, but we agreed on that, and had an understanding beforehand, so I never made a fuss and just soldiered through, until the baby slept through the night. So I get your wife's viewpoint, but if she agreed to it and has plenty of help during the day, to at least maintain her sanity, it's just a sucky part of being a new parent. Not the idiot, you clearly set boundaries and offered alternatives. But maybe you can give a little? Is there a night of the week you can let the wife sleep? Maybe have, whoever the night nanny would be, over for some day nanny stuff to build trust? You shouldn't compromise your profession, especially athletic ones that have health/injury risks, that would also compromise your future earnings. But maybe this is a sign your wife just needs more help than she thought, and you gotta adapt somehow. And what did you guys think of what was said in the comments? Do you agree with them? And is there any other advice you would give to OP? If so, don't forget to leave it down below. Oh, are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. This really helps the channel, so I appreciate it. Now let's go to the update. Update, am I the idiot for refusing to wake up to take care of our baby? Some of you mentioned the idea of doing a test run period, with a night nurse helping out during the day, while other people are awake and around, which I think is a good idea. I talked to Katie about hiring a night nurse, to temporarily help her out during the day, and she agreed and seemed happy about the idea. That way she can get familiar with the new nurse, and feel more comfortable about transitioning to a full night type of arrangement. She also apologized for lashing out at me, and explained that she was mostly too embarrassed to ask her family for more help, when she already has hired help as a stay-at-home mom. So we agreed to ask my sister, since they have a really good relationship. My sister has offered to come by 1 or 2 nights per week to watch our son, until Katie is comfortable having the night nurse be full-time and alone. That way, Katie immediately gets, at least, some uninterrupted sleep too, for now. As some of you figured out, I play baseball. Season officially starts in late March, with spring training late February, so I won't be home much, because of the travel schedule. So that, at least, gives us a couple months to get comfortable with a night nurse or nanny, so she isn't too overwhelmed. Thank you all for the feedback, both good and bad. And OP also tell us a little more about his routine and profession. I play baseball, so off-season just means there aren't any games. I'm still training twice a day every day, plus doing physical training. Spring training is the start of actual sanctioned practice, and exhibition games against other teams, not when training actually begins. When the season officially starts, I'm going to be gone for the vast majority of roughly 7 months, so I won't see them much. When I'm home, between training sessions, during the off-season, I help feed, change, and bath my son. I would say I probably spend around 5 hours a day with him, which I would guess, is actually more than most people with regular jobs. Once he's a little older, my wife will be able to fly out with him, so they can see me between games more often. My wife met me when I was already a pro, and she wouldn't want me to give it up for anything. We've spoken, and are working on a solution, as posted in the update. I'm happy that you and your wife found a solution. I'm glad she agreed to hire some help, and I hope things get better for you guys from now on. And what do you think about this situation? Would you do anything different than what OP and his wife are planning to do? Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.